Hello everyone, it's me again, Raskiel, coming with a new translation release update. Now this one is slightly different from the other two. In fact, I'm quite excited announcing this one because this one is one of the manga that was on my femboy ranking video. I'll put the link down below. Sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so if I sound a bit groggy, that is why, so sorry about that, but we've got a couple of things to get through today. This one I've been so excited to do because I was quite surprised because technically it's already released in English, but I guess because it's something to do with the licensing, Translators Unite was also able to release a translation, which, you know, I napped up the opportunity to do this one because, as you know, this one is one of my personal favourites. And, you know, if it's one of your personal favourites, you're not going to say no to the opportunity, are you? No. So, the title of this one, as you may already know, is The Day My Girlfriend Found Out I Was Cross-Dressing. Yeah, so there's not much of a plot to this one, but we'll go through the synopsis anyway. So it's about this lad, this cutie, oh my goodness, his phrase is, so adorable. He has a hobby of cross-dressing. And then he decides, before his girlfriend comes around, he get a quick little fix, you know, get a quick selfie, you know. And then his girlfriend walks in. And you know exactly what happens next. I don't think I need to elaborate. This one does not have much of a plot. No, it does not, indeed. But honestly, this sort of like femdommy cross-dressing fetish, this one gets it all right to a T. The translator is me. The creator of this one, what was her name? Leo? Hang on, I'll get her name up. I'll get the circle name. That's Fun Aquarium. Oh my goodness, nailed it down to a T. This is one of the best work. You know, some of her works are some of my favorites. I've even got another one of her works planned, but it's a massive project, that one. So that one is going on a bit of the back burner because I want to get all the shorter ones done first before I get on to the big projects. Also, speaking of longer projects, the sequel to Tale of Young Incubus Who Fell in Love with the Older Girl, the sequel to that, I'm putting on hold for a while, so you won't be getting that one for October. You'll get I'm planning to have a different one come out in October because unfortunately I've checked the sales numbers, and compared to this one, which, you know, even before I made this video, it's already selling really well, and the other one, I'm comparing it to this, the Incubus one is not selling well at all, while the other two are, well, this one and the boy dog one, which was a reverse translation, they've both been selling really well. I can't thank you guys enough, because with these translations, I also want to translate stuff like you'll enjoy as well as something I'll enjoy. And if there's not enough demand for you know, what, for a large project, if the smaller project isn't doing as well, it tells me, okay, hold on for that one a little bit and then get to it if, you know, there's nothing else to translate at the time. Sort of like, especially with that project, it is going to be massive, and if people aren't going to enjoy that one, at least that's what the indication I'm getting at, you know, if people aren't going to enjoy it, like, why put all that effort into a big project when, say, a few smaller projects, people are going to enjoy that more. Oh, I sound like a business. No, I mean, I wouldn't say I do this for business. It's more for fun for me, really. But also, I want to do stuff that I know you guys will enjoy. So I thought best let you guys know now, so there's no disappointment. But you will get a release for Halloween. It'll be very like Halloween based, you know. I don't want to give away which one it is because I've got a couple in mind. But again, it depends on how quickly we get approved, how, you know, if it goes smoothly or if it needs a bit of tweaking. Because one I'm doing at the moment, that one's sort of been on hold because, you know, to make sure it's as good as possible, and it was a lot more work than I thought it was originally going to be. So I'm going to hold off on that one for a little bit and then get back to that one because that one's a surprisingly big project, or at least bigger than I originally thought. So there is a project that I'm taking, I won't say I'm taking a break, but there's going to be a little while before you get the next translation because I'm going to be quite busy for a few weeks. So I'll try and get you one out during that time, but again, I cannot guarantee that that one will come out anytime soon, or any of the other smaller projects that I've got planned. So I'm sorry if you were looking forward to another immediate release, but I'm surprised all these have come out as quickly as they have. So you've got plenty to read in the meantime. But yeah, so this one, my favourite panel, because everyone likes to know about the favourite panels, it's this one. I mean, oh my god, just that cute face. Oh my goodness, I'm just begging. And just, it's a fandom in me. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Like, some of them, you know, you can talk about the angles and all that. But this one, some of them it just speaks for itself, you know. But yeah, this one I did have a bit of trouble with because there was a lot of tiny speech bubbles in this one. And you know, some of the text, like some of the dialogue, it's quite, I wouldn't say it's super dialogue heavy, but some of them, so it was hard to fit in the boxes without accidentally cutting off some of the words from the other line. So some of the boxes, some of the word dialogues do peek out a little bit, but I've tried to minimize that one as much as I can. Yeah. Anyway, getting back to the point about there being already an English translation for this one. As I said previously, if you haven't seen one of the previous time I've discussed this, I believe translation is an art form. Now, now we're going to talk about this other company's translated version and my thoughts on it. Well, their translations, they can be a bit clunky, especially since they tend to add random movie references and lines in there that were not in the original, like, at all. Like, part of me is like, okay, that's kind of funny, but the translator in me is like, what the hell are you doing? Stop it. This is not your job. You're supposed to say what they're saying, tell people what they're saying, not saying whatever the frick you want. Yeah, so my translations, I'd say they lean towards more the purist side, while this other company, I'm not going to say who, because, I mean, if you know, you know, but I don't want to point fingers or anything. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just saying my thoughts and my opinions. I just don't like random references. It's sort of like that Gamergate situation with prison school, and it just sounds very unnatural to me. And to me, that's not really the type of translations I enjoy. I prefer translations that are close to the original as possible, and I hope that you guys enjoy my interpretation. I mean, both interpretations of the translation styles aren't bad, you know? You can enjoy something that you don't quite agree with, if that makes any sense. You can be like funny, but also be like, stop it at the same time. And yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. So again, it's sort of like, I think I've said this before, you give two different artists the same task, like draw a dog, for example, and you'll get very different results. That is translation. That is the nature of it. So I am quite glad I had the opportunity to translate this one and release it to you guys. Also, I believe, looking at it now, my translated version is cheaper than theirs. I'll give you that info, I'll say it again. My translation version is cheaper than theirs. So if you want to save money and support the artist at the same time, because I know money's tight for some of you folks out there. I think it is for most people, to be honest. So you can go to DLSite and get my translation there as like an alternative, or buy both. Compare the two. I'm more than happy to do like a comparison between the translation quality and talk about it, and see which preference you like. Maybe you do enjoy the random references here and there, or maybe you prefer a translation that's more closer to the original text. Again, I'm more than happy for there to be more than one translation available for people, because again, I think it's an art form. It's really fascinating. Like, you get two different translations from the same thing. You get two different interpretations of the text. It's sort of why there's so many versions of the Bible, is because there's so many interpretations of the translated text. And it's just like you get version after version after version, and it's like, you just pick which one you like, or which one agrees with you the most, and go from there. So, yeah. Oh, that got surprisingly deep. This is supposed to be promoting my work about cross-dressing. Yeah. So, yeah. Also, yeah. So, yeah, this is one of my favorites of all time, and I'm so grateful that I was able to be given this opportunity to translate it for you guys, and also so you can support me, the author, and promote some really, really solid work. This is good. This is really, really, really good. What did I put that meme under? It was perfect. Perfect. Everything under the exact minute details. And this is it. This is bloody it, guys. This is like, peak. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was talking about what I struggled with this one. Yeah, some of the speech bubbles were really, really, really tiny, and so there was quite like the original drafts, some things were untranslated because I couldn't see them, so it was like, I missed that one again, I missed that one again, and I think the outside was getting a bit peeved, so I'm so sorry that to the poor betters out there, I am so sorry, I've caused you so much trouble. Honto ni gomen nasai. But again, I am thankful for everyone's support. And thank you for your patience with me and the release schedule for these translations, because I do this on the side alongside my VTuber activities, so it's sort of like you're getting both, but it's sort of like, when do I do one, when do I do the other, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my throat's hurting, sorry, I need a drink. Ugh. That's better. Ugh, sorry. I'm talking ages about a manga I really enjoy, and this whole conversation's been more about translation theory and update more than the actual work. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's get on with well, there's not really much to talk about other than, well, I can't really talk about it on YouTube, to be honest. Just that I hope you click the link down below so you can purchase it for yourself. It's cheap, and also if you're new to DLSite, you get loads of vouchers. There's loads of sales going on. There's loads of vouchers, so you're gonna get a bargain. You're gonna get a bargain price with this one. If want to read this one, but you think the other translator's version is a little steep for what it is, because I know that some people are very new to this sort of fetish, the cross-dressing, pegging, all that. I'll let you read the text for yourself. I think it's very straightforward, like femdom pegging, mild male submission, but it's all lovey-dovey, it's all consensual, so it's perfect for beginners for this. So if you want to try it out but don't want to break the bank giving it a go, which you just click down below and enjoy. Yeah, you'll be supporting me, the creator. You'll get more live streams, you'll get more translations, and everyone will be hunky-dory. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Yeah, sorry it's been my throat's been a bit off because of this cold. Hopefully I'll be able to clear through that by the next time a new translation comes out. And I thank you for listening today. Bye bye, arigato, see you, bye bye. Go na bye bye.